Listen, I'm happy for anyone to be gay, transgender, that's their own business, yeah? But when you start pushing that upon us and telling us that we have to call you transgender, you can't tell me what I have to do. And certainly if I don't believe in that, you're welcome to call that yourself. But when you try to force that upon me and people like me, we're not going to take lightly to it. You're changing what we know is facts and science, what we've known our whole life. When a baby comes out of its mother, the doctor looks at that baby and looks at its genitals and says it's a boy or a girl. Yeah, you can't then 10 years that line go, right, that's no longer a boy or a girl because they decided they're not a boy or a girl. 80% of them down there, and I've just seen them, I've stood on top of the phone box, I probably had the best viewer who were down there, 80% of them are white British people down there, screaming at us, telling us we're wrong and we're racist because we're just worried. We're just worried of the state of the country. And because we're worried of the state of the country, we want to speak up.
They say you're far right.
We get called far right and racist. Listen, my partner of 9 years is a beautiful British-born Pakistani lady. I have 2 beautiful children to her. I run my own Facebook page. Do you know how many threats I get on a daily? And I'm not lying. I've had people threatening to come to my house from my city. My own partner's family is threatening me. It's disgusting. My girlfriend's British Pakistani. She's not Muslim. She's British as I am. She believes in what I believe in, mate. But people just throw a label on me because I say I'm worried. It's not fair. It's not fair. We don't want to be called far right. At the end of the day, we're just
I like what you said, man. Well done. Well done.
It is what it is, isn't it? I'm not here to try cause division or to try fight with these people. We've come here to try to. It's like Charlie Kirk, Do you know why we all love Charlie Kirk, mate? Because there weren't a violent bone in his body. He believed in peaceful means through debate, in dialogue, in speaking to each other. And when we don't speak to each other, we have a breakdown of what's happening now, and then we're sided off against each other. We should not be sided off against each other. We all want people. We should all want the same thing, And that's safe borders, safety for our kids,
Stop them boats.
Stop them boats. We've got so many people coming into this country and we have no idea who they are. It's not that I hate these people. If I was born in one of these foreign countries, I can promise you now I'd be trying to get to England because I know how England are taking people in and helping people. We are a beautiful, great country. So if I was a foreigner, I'd make my way to England myself, mate. But at the end of the day, we're now in a state of crisis where the country is only a small island. We can't take hundreds and thousands every single year.
Britain has always been a place of immigration, but the immigration has been steady.
Yes.
And sometimes you've got to take stock and say, hang on a minute, stop a little bit, wait.
Yes.
Because there has to be time for the country to have cohesion, for the country to come together. For thousands of years, there's been immigration, the Vikings, the Saxons, the Romans. But it comes now, then you slow down, then the country comes together.
It's got to be fair.
It's got to be fair.
It's not affecting your shit.
What we can't have
it's costing us.
And what you can't have is people coming in from boats, unvetted. We've seen what happened in 7/7. We've seen all different types of things what's happened. And we don't want to have security, totally, where we've got no security, where we don't know what's happening with the country. We want safe. We want to be safe. We want to be safe. We want safe borders. We want refugees are welcome, but it has to be steady. You can't just have an open border. You can't just have an open
Until
border.
Tony Blair come in, the numbers of immigration before Tony Blair was under 50,000. We can take 50,000 people in a year and help these people. But when we start talking of numbers from 500,000 up to 1 million, that's legal and illegal, it becomes unbearable to be able to look after these people. And then when we do look after these people, because there's so many, we sort of have to put the British and the English people to the back of the queue. I do agree these people need help, but help keeping so many then pushes the English and the British to the back of the queue, and then we're no longer helped. It comes to a point that's what causes division, because we're looking at people who we do want to help, but then they're pushing us. Then they're getting things what we're not getting, and then that's when it stirs up how people are feeling. It stirs up people's emotion. We don't want to be fighting with these people. We're all human beings. We all just want to live in safety. We all just want to live in harmony. But when you're talking about immigration and it's 500,000 to 1 million, what's been happening over years, I mean, it's too much. We can't take no more in. It has to come to a point where enough is enough, and people have to stand up, and people have to come out in the street, and we have to tell the government enough is enough. We've had a Conservative government now, 15, 16 years, and they've just opened the floodgates. Labour have now come in, and I don't mean to be funny, Starmer's doubled it. He's letting more in. It comes with all this rhetoric about, we're going to use this policy, we're Macron, we're going to stop the boats, the French are going to go into the water and stop the boats. Macron's not going to be in power in a couple of months. The French hate him. They hate him. He's had 6 prime ministers come in. They hate him. Any deal with the French, it's not going to be a long-lasting deal, because Starmer's not going to last and Macron's not going to last. So there's no point making all these rhetoric deals what are never going to last. At the end of the day, it's getting to boiling point now, and we don't want to do this, and I'm sure many of these people want to do this, and I'm sure there's many people that are far right and do want to do it, but at the end of the day, I just have to state, we're all human beings. We just want to live in safety. I hate nobody. I hate nobody. I love my country, and that's all I can really say on the matter. We've just got to stay calm, stay peaceful, and try and be nice. As soon as one person gets violent, the crowd sees that person get violent, that crowd gets violent, and the crowd over there sees it. It don't lead nowhere. People get locked up. We need to stay peaceful. We need to talk. We need to debate. We are not enemies. We are all one people.